Hi, this is Lisa from New York, and this is my question. Why is learning the Torah so important? Aren't there many sources of good wisdom? What is so special about the Torah?
Okay, that's a very, very important question. Number one, the Torah is the Word of God. The written Torah that we have, the Torah scroll, was dictated verbatim to Moses throughout the 40 years that the Jewish people spent in the desert. The oral Torah, which is the explanation of the written Torah, was passed down from generation to generation from the original time of Moses, from his experience together with God, to this very day. So we're talking about the Word of God. But we also find that the uniqueness of Torah study is the study. The emphasis on study, we're called the people of the book. There's something very special. I don't think it just means because we brought the book to the world. I think it's because we haven't let go of the book. We keep studying the book because we know that study has a tremendous impact, because I'm constantly reviewing the directives that God has given, the values that he has taught, and by reviewing them and by discussing them and by making the study of them a critical aspect in my daily schedule in my life, then that's how I internalize it. It delves, it's the subconscious. And also, when I study the Word of God, I have this sense of obligation. This is a document sent, it's like almost as like a private letter that was sent to me from God about what is expected of me. This is a communication from God, what's expected of me. That's something that motivates me. And the sensitivity of the principles are so beautiful. There's such a sublime sensitivity in the principles of Torah that's what helps to make a person a much better human being. For example, there's something called Lashon Hara, speaking bad about someone else. Okay, people know that there's such a thing as a character assassination and things like that. But no, we're forbidden to speak bad. We're forbidden to listen to someone speak bad. We're forbidden to believe someone speak bad. And we're also commanded in two commandments, one a positive and one a negative, to be aware all the time not to come to speaking bad. Remembering what happened to Miriam, so that we shouldn't come to speak Lashon Hara, and guarding ourselves from tzoras, so that we shouldn't come to speak Lashon Hara. So we have two commandments that we're supposed to think about all the time, plus not to speak and not to listen and not to believe, and it's like so much. So the sensitivity that's developed, we're kept so far away, and the study implants that in us. When a person studies the laws, let's say, of stealing, that you're not permitted to steal, then stealing becomes beyond the pale of his reality. It's if it doesn't dawn on him anymore, because I've studied from the text and I've analyzed the text and I've mastered the text. And through that learning, those value systems become part of my life, and therefore I can live accordingly. If I don't do it through study, if it's just a matter of lifestyle and habit, it doesn't have that impact, it doesn't have that staying effect, and unfortunately, it's far more easily compromised.